Hey there, it's Gary here, and we just finished up our Saturday session at Soccer Labs, and it seems like I get the same questions over and over, so I just wanted to shoot a quick video and cover two topics that I hear all the time. And one of them is futsal, the other is college camps and soccer camps in general, and which ones they should go to. So let me cover the soccer camps first, because that's the easier one, I think. Here's my opinion on soccer camps. If you think that going to a different field and working with a different coach, doing the same things, maybe for just a few more hours, is going to get you where you need to go, then by all means go there. If you think that I want to go to a soccer camp because I want my child to experience what it's like to be on Notre Dame or Northwestern or some other big school, I think that's fantastic. Look at it as an experience. But what I want you to think about is doing the same thing over and over and over and just doing more of it is just going to get you the exact same thing you have today. So if you want the same thing you have today, fine, go to another soccer camp, spend the money, spend the time. If you're going there to get the college experience, I fully endorse that. I think it's fantastic. We want our kids to aspire to go to a school like Notre Dame or Northwestern or someplace really cool like that. But if you want them to develop skills, if you want them to build their skills up, they need to do something different. It's like a football team saying we want to become stronger as a team and just play more football, okay? That's not going to really make them stronger. Incidentally, it will, because they're passing, punting, blocking. You know, they're doing work, so they are going to become stronger. But the reality is, if you want them to get strong quickly, you put them in the weight room. That's how you make them stronger, and you do it faster. Okay? If you want kids to build up their skill set, their foundational skills, you need to get them into a facility like Soccer Labs, where we have control, we have equipment, we have technology, we have repetition. We have all this curriculum that builds skills so much faster than what they're ever going to get out on a soccer field. Which brings me to topic number 2, because futsal is often referred to as a great foot skills builder. But this is a case of causation versus correlation. And are good players playing futsal and learning to get good foot skills from futsal, or do they have good foot skills that they use in futsal? So the way I look at any game, or any futsal game, soccer game, whatever game it is, or practice, is more touches equals good, fewer touches equals bad, with an exception. If you are not using more touches, expanding your portfolio of skills, if all you're doing is using your right foot constantly, which almost all kids do, doing it more and more and more has diminishing returns very quickly. You have to be able to get the A, proper technique on your foot, and B, you've got to use both feet, okay? It doesn't do you any good to get out onto a futsal game and then not have good skills. You're going to get more touches on the ball, but you're still not going to really be developing your skills. You're using your skills. So practice develops your skills. Games, whether it's futsal or a soccer game, uses your skills. Now again, you're touching the ball 40 times, 60 times more in that game, so that's obviously going to be a good thing. But is it really the skills builder that you're going to get when you get into something like we're doing here, into the Ring of Fire, into our rapid touch zone, using specific curriculum, driving specific skills under a controlled environment to make sure that kids are using their right foot, their left foot, their right foot, their left foot, dribbling with the inside, the outside, cutting, you know, all these different things that we work on to make sure that their portfolio of skills is expanding. We're not just getting them here and saying, hey, how good are you? Get in the Ring of Fire. Let's see what kind of score you can put up. And then the better kids get a better score and the worse kids get a worse score. We are putting together a training program so that whatever their score is today, it goes up tomorrow and higher and higher and higher day after day after day. That is skills building. So futsal, good fun, keeps the kids interested, make sure that they don't get bored of just training, because training constantly without games is boring. Soccer camps, good if they want to aspire to get to a certain school that you're taking them to, that's fantastic. But if you want to get a broader range of skills, if you want to build your skills, and I tell you, every kid that comes in here, I see the same habits, the same mistakes, the same errors, They all have them, right? It's easy to correct, it's easy to fix, but it's just never going to happen when you try to make it happen in a futsal game, in a soccer game, in any other type of environment where you don't have this type of equipment and you don't have this type of control and this type of repetition. This really is the secret sauce to getting their skills growing and going and doing it in a very short amount of time. All right, that's it for me. It's Gary from Soccer Labs. I'm gonna go home and enjoy the rest of the weekend. I hope you do the same. Bye now.